What's up, guys? So today homeboy Philip's gonna be doing the rewire for the headlights, the tail lights, because the blinkers didn't work. Only one works, and the headlights need to be redone, and the brake lights, just a whole new wires for all of them, harnesses and everything. So we're here, we're pulled up to his house right now. We got homeboy Sal, Nando here, getting their trucks worked on too. Let's go see what's up. One stock 15. What's up, dog? What's up? What's up, dog? Go right there. We got fucking Nando's truck. Here's the mastermind behind everything.
No pictures, guys.
So he's working on a truck, putting a system in it. Homeboy waiting for his truck, and then mine over there. We'll get back to you in a bit and see what's up. So a little update, guys. Homeboy Philip's still working on the truck. Adding the nap.
Don't worry, su pinche mamalona's on the way.
So exactly what are you doing?
So my boy came to me, told me his outside speakers don't sound too loud. I said, all right, I got you covered. Got him an amp, got him all good wiring, all, you know, A1 wiring, 100% copper wiring and everything. So what I'm doing is I'm taking his two outside speakers and I'm running them to an amp, but I'm also running the inside speakers and the tweeters to this amp. So I'm bridging the connections from the back of the radio to this amp with all speakers working. So when I'm done, he can adjust it how he wants, however loud he wants. You can hear him coming down the street, maybe hear him coming down from 2 blocks. So give us a little minute, let me finish up, clean it up, make it look nice and pretty, and then you guys will see how everything turns out.
All right, well, real quick too, introduce yourself 100%.
My name is Philip Amro, but everybody call me Phil. I run That Boy Phil Car Audio. I do custom work, I do interior, I do headliner, starlights. I do my main thing I do is systems. I do installs, but I do nice and clean installs. Follow the Instagram and the Facebook at DBP Car Audio. And if you mention Texas Trucking for an install, you will get 10% off. Thank you.
I'm gonna put his information down at the bottom of the description, at the same time at the bottom of the screen. And also I would throw in some of his pictures, cars he worked on, trucks he worked on, here and there, so y'all be ready for it. All right, so homeboy Philip's done, guys. Truck, shout out Fernando for letting me record his shit. Check it out. So I posted a little video about how he did it, a little something, an introduction and all that, but he hit it. Can't see it much. Nice, all the wires are tucked in, coming across. He still got to finish just putting it down, connecting it back together, but the hard part's done. So yep, that's how it works. Coming up next, Maulana. My homeboy's getting his underglow fixed because of... Sorry. So like Philip said earlier, that in the introduction, you mentioned Texas Trucking, you get 10% off, I think you said? We'll go back and look at it. But yeah, don't forget, hit him up. Instagram's going to be in the description. So is a Facebook. His personal Instagram and Facebook will be there too. He does a lot of stuff. Wiring. He just doesn't do alarms because he don't like any of that. But wiring for systems, headlights, tail lights, underglow, LEDs, all that, all the works like that, he does. So hit him up. Like I said, it's going to be in the description. I'll see ya. guys? We're back from yesterday night. We got the stuff done with the truck, so we couldn't get the lights done because of some long issue, but we got the speaker put in. I'll show y'all later. But look what we got right here. Grandpa's 67 Mustang. Original, all original classic. It's known, it's considered a classic car. Like, it's not even registered to drive. It's only for shows. So
It looks like it's got plenty of tread on it though still. Yeah. Oh, is this a new one? Oh, you had this
So I'm gonna introduce y'all to the owner of this car, Grandpa, Mr. Ruben, Mr. B.
Yes,
So what's this beauty you got here?
it's a 67 original one owner, and I bought it back in 1967, of course. I drove it for about 15 years, and then it started getting old. Back then they were not classic, they were just old cars, and I started for about another 15 years. And then with time they started becoming classics. And I said, hey man, I had one in my garage. So I started little by little restoring it. And that was around the middle or late 80s, 1980s. And by the year 2002, I had redone the whole body, inside and out. Everything restored. Even the engine, the same block, but everything inside the block, new. New piston, new ring, new valve, new tappets, the whole 9 yards. So it became a classic, and I'm only allowed to show it on show car shows and to take it to the gas station to get some gas. I'm not allowed to drive it around, like take it to work as a work car. So I don't have to pay. So that's the story of it. Like I said, I'm proud of it. I will never try not to sell it. I'm gonna leave it to my people, grandsons and granddaughters, my daughters, everybody, so they can do whatever they want to afterwards.
What's the lowest offer you gotten for it?
50,000.
What's the highest offer?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm taking 25,000, the lowest. Then goes to 30, 40,000. The highest is I've been offered 50,000. I'm still holding on to it. So,
you mind if we see the engine?
I'm sorry.
You mind if I show everybody the engine?
Come on.
Why? I know what you have downstairs.
Where are you, buddy? Buster?
It's a 429? Is that what it is, Mr.?
Beauty.
Have him start it up, that way you can hear it.
Heck yeah.
What?
Sounds mean.
He had it put in a couple car shows. He's gotten second place, third place, a few times. No lower than third place. Pretty clean car. Oh, more than pretty. Fucking beautiful car.
Just it idling itself. Sounds mean.
Because when you take my car, it's quieter, this way you can hear it. Because he was following you with his truck. He was following you with
Yeah. They,
Guess we'll play a shot.
we took it going around the dead ends and then we set that. When it got side by side and ready it up.
You mind telling the people about the engine? The people that don't know.
Okay, this is the story of this car. Back in '67 when I bought it, I was into drag racing, and I wanted a 290, 4 on the floor, V8, 4-barrel carburetor, and from the factory. I specified everything that is what you see here: yellow, springtime yellow, accent stripes, and the whole 9 yards. But I had to wait 6 weeks for it. It came from Detroit. So I waited impatiently for 6 weeks until finally it got here, and they called me that it was ready. I don't know if I should mention the dealer's name, Tommy Vaughn's or North Shepherd. That's where I originally bought it. So when they called me, I went to see it, of course, and it was parked at the service station right next to the dealership. Mm-hmm. They were washing it. Mm-hmm. They were washing it, and I saw it sparkling. I could tell it from a mile away. So when I got to the station, they were drying it off, and so when I opened the hood, this is strange. When I opened the hood, I saw that it was not a 290. It was a V8, 4-barrel, but it was a 289 high-performance car. Okay, so when I went inside to check on the gearbox, I noticed that it was a 3-speed, not a 4-speed that I had originally put on the contract. So I right away told the guy, no, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I ordered. Mm-hmm. So we went to talk to the owner of the dealership, Tommy Vaughn, and we said, we're gonna have a meeting on this. We'll call you when, between you and the salesman. So I went home very disappointed. I did not take it. I left it there. And a few days later, I got a call to come and talk to a meeting, a conference meeting. So we went through the whole 9 yards. The salesman had to see what was on the contract. What was in the contract, it was not what I got. So Mr. Tommy Vaughn found out that, and he said, we're going to give you the money back, because I had requested my money back, because this is not what I ordered. So anyway, I said, go home. We're gonna give them your money back and call you. When I went back, no, they called me right away, and they said the salesman had been fired. The salesman had been fired because he lied to you, which he lied to me. Instead of, the question is that when I ordered this car, they knew it was going to be for drag racing, 390, 4-speed on the floor, the whole 9 yards. I specify I don't want no air conditioning on it, no power steering, to take away the power of it.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, eventually I got my money back, and I went home, and I still was thinking of this car. It never left my mind. About 3 or 4 weeks later, I said, I went to see the 78, and I didn't like him. I said, no, the 67 was my heart. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I said, I'm trying to rebuy it again. I'll just give him the money back and take it home, regardless of the way it is. It's still a high-performance car, V8 and 4-barrel carburetor. They had resold it. Tommy Vaughn had sold it to another dealership. Yeah, so it was not there anymore. So they told me where it was. It was on I-10, towards Katy. I went over there and I found it. When I went in there, they had it in the backyard. I found it real quick. Anyway. So I went to tell the guys that I wanted to buy that car, and the price had been jacked up. Now it was worth more. I couldn't help it. I had to pay what they wanted more. So in essence, I rebought the car twice. It has been bought twice by me, and I still have it. I'm in love with it. I will never let it go, like I already said. But I cannot drive it anymore. Even though I drag racing, in the city streets, but not on the streets. But that's about the story of it.
All right, and how did you come up with the license, the name of it, the Babe?
The license plate, online. also over where they could sell you license plates with anything you wanted to print on it. So that's the reason I said, I applied for the plate that said the Babe, and the color that you wanted. That's the reason I got it like that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's
Thank you very much.
well, guys. This is it. This is the first classic car for the channel. I hope y'all love it. We got more coming soon. One more walk around real quick.
Oh, yes. Yes, okay. Yeah.
Guys, real quick, we forgot a few things about what she does and the features of her. Come here real quick. Grandpa.
Yes.
Remember a while back you told me about the suspension, the way you could lower it and raise it?
Yeah.
Can you tell the video about it? Tell the people about it?
Well, it's air shocks. It's got air shocks. You take it to the anywhere that can pump air on, like on the tires, and here's the entrance.
Yeah.
Here it is. See?
Uh-huh.
It's just like a valve stem.
Mm-hmm.
You take this off. And you're just putting air pressure in there. It will lift the whole rear end as high as you want to. And then you could just leave it like that. It will stay there for until you lay it out. It doesn't leak air. It will stay up high as long as you want it. Right now, I have it on low because I'm not using the car.
Mm-hmm.
So you can jack it up as high as you want to.
About what? Maybe 4 inches, 5 inches?
6 inches or more.
Oh.
I mean,
Anything.
Literally, you can see the car going up. Literally, you can see it going
Okay.
up. I'm starting to run in it. I just let the air out.
And hypothetically speaking, when you were driving her a lot, how fast did you go? Hypothetically.
The most I was coming in from Laredo, Texas, and I was passing by a small town on the way over here. I think it was Cuero, Texas. And I saw some local guys there. They saw it and they followed me. They're also driving a Mustang, but it was like a 66, 65. And when I stopped at the car sign, they stopped beside me, and they were revving the motor, the engines. I said, I know what they want.
We know what that means.
I know what's going to happen. And my wife was me, and she, honey, don't do it. But of course, I had to do it. I had to do it. Luckily, it was a small town, no traffic. And then when we were looking at the traffic light for the time to go, when it was time to go, we stopped. The bus took off like a jet. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, when we were going near 115, he was close to me. It was a jacked up Mustang. But he was right beside me. When we hit 115, he could not cope with me anymore. So I lost him. I kept on going at 118. But when he slowed down, he was not in competition anymore. And I just saw the needle go at 118, close to 120. So I just laid it off, let up the tail, set it down. But around here in Houston, I had a bunch of wrecks like that. They knew I was going to beat him, but this is what I do for the fun of it. So when they wanted to see me go, which I produced them.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yes.
I've been waiting to show y'all this for a while. It's just everything's going on, guys. It's all type. If you know who really me in person, you know what I've been going through. So this life's been crazy. I'm glad I get to show y'all this, show the world this. Hopefully the YouTube channel gets to grow a little more. This is 1967 GT Mustang. Original. Paint original. I saw the mileage. It's in the video a little earlier. You saw everything though. The steering wheel, the radio, all of that. The mirrors, to roll up the windows, tail lights, the exhaust. I mean, the motor needed a little touch here and there, of course, but I mean, y'all seen it, right? It's gorgeous. He's gonna turn it on in a bit. We're trying to clean up the rims, touch it up and all that. He's gonna turn it on a little bit. We'll rev it for y'all and show y'all how it is. And we'll have more classic cars come. It's just, I'm sorry guys, everything's been crazy, but we're gonna get back on it. So guys, we did a little recording. Y'all saw earlier in the video. Here's the revving, the turn on and the rev. Beautiful. Go ahead and listen. Whenever you're ready. Crazy. I want to thank Mr. B for letting me show off his car. He's gonna be in future videos too. We'll get some video of when he goes to car shows, sorry, and all that. But thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Real quick, I know from the beauty, let's go to the Mamalona. So homeboy, shout out to Philip, Car Audio. He hooked it up yesterday doing the speaker for it, for the outside speaker. I'm gonna add another one because it's not loud enough. Yeah, see right here, you can see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. See if I can get it from under. Nah, it's not gonna work out there. Oh, we added the speaker. Unfortunately, I'm using my phone to record, so I can't really show you the speaker yet. So once we get another camera, or I can just use somebody else's phone to show you how loud it sounds. It's not too loud, but I like it for right now. I got another speaker in the garage. I just gotta find it. I'm gonna go back to Philip. He's in another post. He should be probably in this video too. Maybe he's gonna do it again, and then we got more wiring to do on the inside. So like I said, and like Philip said in the other video, in the earlier video, if you use Texas Trucking, if you go to him, use Texas Trucking, you get 10% off. Don't forget it. Hit him up on Instagram and Facebook. He's gonna be in the description. I'll see y'all later.